your SMV, otherwise known as your sexual marketplace value, is actually higher as a man than most women who are rejecting you. Most women who've rejected you in the past, right? Your SMV is actually much higher than hers, yet you were not privy to this information yet, right? You were not educated with the red pill yet, so you didn't know this, right? You didn't know this. So therefore, you conducted yourself with as a man who has lower value than her, which you should never do, by the way, okay? You should never do. But you conducted yourself as somebody who is beneath her, almost like a peasant. Oh, almost like a squirrel trying to get a nut. Whereas it should have been the reverse, right? And when it comes to basic attraction, I've always talked about this, is the only way the girl is going to feel attraction for you and get in a relationship with you, especially have sex with you, is if she feels she is winning by being with you. She needs to feel that she is the one who's winning by getting you. Like, oh my God, I got this guy. Oh, she needs to be excited and feel like she's the one who is benefiting from the relationship, right? Whereas the reason why most guys end up in a girl's friend zone, the reason why most girls just classify the guy as a beta and just, as a simp and just throws him in her friend zone, is because he doesn't do that, right? Instead, these guys come at the girl, completely validating her, bending the knee at her ego, telling her, how wonderful she is and how lucky they are to be in her presence and all this. And then the girl just looks at them like, okay, I'll treat you as such, right? Because we all play roles, right? So if you come on to the girl with that role, she's going to treat you as such, right? And you shouldn't. Right? You shouldn't, because, like I said, the girl needs to feel like she is winning by being with you. But if she feels that you are the one who is winning by being with her, all bets are off, right? And you could think back to any experiences you've had in the past where you were talking to a girl, you liked a girl, and you thought you had the girl too, right? You thought, like, at one point she might have genuinely liked you. But then the table started to turn, right? When did the table start to turn? The table started to turn, and she started to lose attraction for you when she started to realize, like, wait a minute here. He's winning by being with me. He's benefiting from this more than I am. He's the one who should be lucky to be with me. And then once she realizes that, even whether it's true or false, once she realizes that, done, right? Relationship's done, man. It's not going anywhere. So this is why you have to understand, and just from a truth point of view, right, a factual point of view, is that as a man, you, not always, right, not always, but most of the time, you will have more sexual marketplace value than her. Because you have to remember that women are really, in the dating market, they're depreciating assets. This is why they need to get married while they're young. But as for us as guys, we don't need to do that, do we? We could sire children all the way till we're in our 80s, which some dudes have had, right? We can have children all the way up until we're almost 6 feet underground. Whereas women can't, right? They have, they have a deadline, right? And especially when it comes to their looks, they're not going to have their looks for long. This is why I just advise, any woman who watches my content, even women in my family who probably don't like much of my content, I advise them the same. I'm like, hang it up before you turn 25, girl. Hang it up. Don't sleep around, because guys don't want to hear, like, oh, I've had 30 dudes before you. No, we don't want to hear that, right? The number we like is 0, to be honest with you. Even though women it's so funny how the sexual dynamics between men and women are different, because for guys, we want a woman who has not slept around, preferably 0, right? Whereas women prefer a guy who has slept around, right? They don't want a guy who's a virgin. And any women who fight me on this, like, ask yourself, like, how many virgins are attractive to you? Because there are plenty of male virgins out there, well into their 30s, 40s, 50s. Why didn't you go date them if you want a virgin so bad? But for men, we can't do that, right? And it's hard for us to find a virgin, right? It's hard, especially these days. But yeah, you gotta love that, the difference in that dynamic, right? In any case, you have to understand that your SMV is much higher than the woman's. And taking guys out as long as I have, and doing pickup as long as I've had, I mean, I've seen guys who are literally like doctors saving patients, or just really high value dudes that are really doing a lot for society, just walk into a club and get rejected by some 18-year-old girl just out of high school who has accomplished nothing, is full of herself, and she rejects this guy who is like a massively high value dude. Right? I mean, it's just mind-boggling how this still goes on after all these years. Right? I still see the same patterns playing out with men and women, right, to this day. I mean, it just never gets old. This is why my pickup programs and my mastery stuff is just really evergreen, right? Because people always ask me, like, will these still work today? I'm like, well, yeah, A, it's very recent that I filmed these things, but B, it will continue to work into the next 1,000 years, I guarantee it, because I don't think male to female social dynamics are going to change anytime soon, right? But I mean that's just a classic example. Like when I've seen these doctors or business owners or multi-zillionaires get rejected by some teenager who hasn't accomplished anything in life, and this guy could literally provide for her. I mean, like no other man on the planet, and still reject the dude. I mean, it just boggles my mind, right? But this is really, why I say, like, most guys out there, especially guys who have not found the red pill, don't understand that their SMV, their sexual marketplace value, is here, while hers is pretty much down here, right? And again, like I said, women, because that's Cash, by the way, my pug. Some people are like, is that your uncle in the back? No, it's my pug, man, my dog. He snores a lot. If you guys have a pug, yeah, these dogs snore, don't they? It's cute though. I don't know. I kind of like when he snores, and many of you do too. So I just let him sleep over there. I could put him further, but whatever. Yeah. So it's important you realize your own sexual marketplace value, just so you stop falling into this trap where you give your power away to women, even women you're not attracted to. Right? Just women you work with. Women. Women at the gym, whatever. I want you to stop giving your power away to them, and stop walking around, especially attractive women, right? I mean, yeah, don't let them put you in your head where you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't shower today, or oh, I didn't do my hair. Ooh, I don't want her to see me. No, stop that, man. Because you have to understand that your SMV is higher than hers, and you're not a depreciating asset. You're an appreciating asset as a man. That's one thing a lot of guys don't understand who have not found red pill content yet. They think they're like women. I'm a depreciating asset too because I'm getting older. No, you're an appreciating asset. This is why the older you get, the more value you have in society, because now you have more money, you have more status, you have more self-confidence, you have more life experience. You have something that a lot of women want from every age bracket, from every age generation that is still alive with you today. You have something that they all want, which is, a well-versed, high-status dude, right? You become a high-status male. I mean, women, as they get older, they don't become more high-status, right? Like guys. I mean, they could totally run circles around us if they wanted to with money, finances, and all this. It doesn't make a difference. Plenty of women who avoided getting married, that are now like 45, 50, have millions of dollars in the bank, and they're miserable. They're miserable because they can't find their life partner anymore, right? They can't access those chads that they used to, so now they're miserable. And they lash out at content like mine, right? But as for guys, we just get happier as we get older, right? It's such a huge, it's such a big difference in how men and women are. So yeah, you have to understand, guys, stop falling into this trap where you were programmed to believe that you're a POS because you're a dude or you have a penis, right? No. Okay, as you get older, you get more status as a guy, and as a woman gets older, she loses status, right? Because most of her value in society, again, is tied to her looks, her physical attractiveness, and without that, she loses value. This is why I keep telling girls, get married before you turn 25, because the only person who's going to value you after the age of 25 for the rest of your life really is your husband, right? That's who's going to value you. Assuming you marry a good guy and you didn't marry some, bad boy Chad, because otherwise, yeah, you're going to end up a single mom. So you have to pick a nice guy, pick a good guy, And I guarantee there are plenty of them in your friend zone that you're ignoring. Plenty of those dudes in your friend zone that would treat you right, just want to be good to you, just want to come home, just want to provide, just want to be good guys, want to build a family with you, that you completely just, ignore and don't value because you're going after these bad boys, right? So, as always, gentlemen, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Anything you'd like to add, anything you'd like to share, please drop them in the comments below, and I will see you there in my comments.
So I'm going to wrap up here. Until next time, this is Matt Cross from AlphaMaleSecrets, signing out from my garage with my DeLorean over here in the background. Beautiful car. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Go ahead and smash it right now. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it. Why? So that you get notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. Okay, so hit the notification bell as well. Otherwise, you will not be notified when I upload brand new coaching videos fresh to my channel. So make sure you're notified as well. And also, please make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm. So make sure you subscribe as well. Okay, because it helps not just the channel out, but it helps out other men. Because the more people who subscribe to the channel, the more men we reach, right? And God knows men need this type of knowledge. Right? And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content that I am teaching you even further, the best way to do that is by becoming a premium subscriber of my premium AlphaMaleSecrets channel, which I am hosting on a private platform away from YouTube. And the reason I'm doing that is to protect my content from YouTube in the event they try to shut us down one day, right? All of my premium AlphaMaleSecrets lessons will be protected. Why? Because I'm paying for this platform and it's encrypted. So nobody can take us down, right? It's a private encrypted platform where all of my AlphaMaleSecrets coaching videos will remain forever. So, if you want to support my work, that's the best way to do it, by becoming a premium subscriber of my premium AlphaMaleSecrets channel. And right now it's only $1 for the entire first month of premium AlphaMaleSecrets content from me. And it's real easy to sign up. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.